welcome back to my channel. This is Prepping by Faith, and today we are working on a project that we have put off for quite some time that we need to get done. So what we are doing today is we are installing some window well covers, and what I have here is a type of window well that is metal. And so what we have to do is we have to get inside of the window well, and then one of us is going to be on the outside, and we're going to trace the shape of that window well onto this cardboard, and then that way we can adjust out the metal cover so that it is the exact size before we go ahead and install it. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I will document this as we go along. I know a lot of people already buy the kind that are already, you know, made exactly for that, and they can just clamp those down. But the reason we went with this one is because it did have a lot sturdier weight associated with that threshold, because one of the main reasons we need to cover that is that one of these window wells is underneath of my youngest window, and if we were in an event where she had to escape out of that window due to a fire, she needs to be able to land on that safely without it breaking under her weight from jumping out that window. So that is one of the reasons why we went with this particular kind, and I will show you this process as we go along. Okay guys, so I have the cardboard here. This is as close as I can get it to the edge because we do have brick that is sticking out in the way. So my husband is down inside of the window well right now, and he's going to be tracing this, and then as soon as we get that done, I will show you. Here is our cardboard tracing. This is of the smallest window well. This is an L6, so it fits window wells 22 to 25 inches by 45 to 60 inches. And we are going to be using a 7/16 wrench to go ahead and get this thing set up. Extend these loops out, and you want them about 1/4 of an inch away from your black line. You're going to get all those lined up, and then you have to slide these little bar brackets here to a certain spacing. All of these nuts here had to be loosened in order to do that, and then once you get everything where you need it, then you're going to go through and tighten all of these nuts back down. So that is what we have done. These outside bars are supposed to be about 5 inches from the end of that this last loop on the back. And so we have done all of this, and then we're just going to go ahead and take this over there and then tighten down. This is the back side, so it'll flip over, and then these little things here are going to go over the outside edge of the window well and then tighten down in place. So I will show you it when it is complete. Okay guys, so lessons learned with this thing. The cardboard is okay to get an outline, but it's really not that super useful when it comes to trying to get this thing to conform perfectly to these window wells. So one of the things that we've learned is that these bars here actually have to come completely off, because the front of our window wells are a lot narrower. So in order to get this bracket here, this little thing pushed in further, we have to remove this one, and then we have to remove this one, and then we're also probably going to have to move these little flanges up here to these loops in order to secure it properly. So I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, so this is the finished product. Here we have, this is the large window well cover that we have fitted, and then these are the things here that have to be exactly right so that this sits on here. These have to fit down inside these loops so that these can come up over the edge and hold this in place. Now these metal racks are supposed to withstand 400 pounds of weight, so that's one of the reasons why we got these. And as you guys can see up here, I have my daughter's window. This is my youngest window, so we had to make this a priority so that in the event of a fire she could actually escape. Now we've taught her how to unlatch her window, how to climb up on her desk, how to toss down a bunch of pillows and blankets and things onto this before to cushion her fall. These are things that you need to figure out with your children and go over with, because this is a part of preparedness, and it's something that we need to prioritize when we are prepping. Is also, how do we get out and how do we take care of our children in the events of an emergency like a fire situation. So we have finalized this one, and then this one over here, we went ahead and took care of as well. This one I'm not as concerned about. We don't have any windows or anything over this. And the reason we hadn't really paid too much attention to these window wells for such a lengthy amount of time is because nobody's on this side of the house, and these are actually raised window wells. They're not the kind where you can just walk along and fall down inside. You actually would have to kind of project yourself over the edge in order to get inside of these, as you can see. But the main reason we wanted to take care of it obviously was because of a fire hazard. So this is something that we've checked off of our list as far as preparing. What kind of things are you guys doing to prepare for fire safety? That is a question I have for you guys, and it's something that you really need to be drilling, especially if you have small children in the home, and kind of going over those things with them. So if you guys have enjoyed this video today, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And remember to pray, prep, and put God first. God bless.